Good evening, everyone.
Good
We're
evening. It's
live
pretty
here real
late.
quick. Go ahead, Frank.
So yeah, it is pretty late, but Steve got a hold of us and said, I think we need to go live on this one. So we got up and here we are.
Good evening, guys.
So if one of you can, please try to send that to me through my email again. Um, Coming in through the messenger is not very good.
Okay, I'll send it to you again.
Okay, so we're just working out a few things here. So I'm gonna. Yes, can somebody please get a hold of Randy?
I tried to get a hold of him, but he didn't answer.
Okay. Hello, Sandy. Hi, Melissa. Sandy. That's me. Hi, Kathy. Hello, Vid Inquiries. Connie. Sammy's here. Tisha's here. Support with Steph is here. Josh. Boston. Grizz. Wait, what? Yeah. Breaking news. Um, Real quick, we're. Hi, Jill. Hi, Rhonda. So we wanted to jump online real quick. Steve has been doing some work on some pictures of BG, and I believe I just got them in my email. Yes. So, Steve, do you want to explain what you did while I'm downloading these?
You want me to explain the process that I went through to get this?
Yes, please.
Um, Fig Mutant had sent me some pictures that's still, I think there's like 43 frames of this video that is out there on some line. I didn't have access to them at the time, but Fig was kind enough to send them to me earlier today and look at and see if there was anything I could do with them. And as I was looking through them, there's one photo where there's very little pixelation when Bridge Guy is coming up. You can actually see the side of, I believe it was Abby's coat at that point. Bridge Guy is really close, and half of his face is there's a little pixelation, but very little. And so I was able to do something I did years ago. I worked a bank robbery for an investigator, where the bank robber went into the bank and we only had a picture of half his face. But knowing that the human face is symmetrical, all you have to do is mirror that half of a face, flip it over to the other side, which I had a clear image of the right side of Bridge Guy, or semi-clear, and so I was able to mirror image that part of the face over to the left side and create a very symmetrical face that is uh, that has clear definition of his uh, goatee and his mustache and his uh, chin hair and everything, so that you can see it, and jawline, and of course his eyes are shaded out to whatever type of cap he had on, and his hat is you'll be able to see when we go into it where I layered the and brought together the two images to create this. Um, uh, what I'm very pleased with, that I think it's going to be a great likeness to who our bridge guy is.
Yeah, I have to say this is probably the best photo I have ever seen.
Yeah, I would have to agree. And yes, Josh, yeah, I had a lot of cigarette.
So
Okay,
I need a
but,
drink,
but
somebody
I want to give
says.
kudos out there to Fig Newton for what he sent to me, and asked me if there's anything I could do with these, and most certainly I look at everything and try to see and bring back whatever my experience in life has taught me.
All right, are we ready to show this?
Absolutely.
All right. I'm going to put it on full screen for a moment here. So, Steve, can you explain what we're looking at here? And as far as, it looks like a line's kind of going down the center of his face. And is that where you mirrored the two sides?
Yes. In this process, like I say, you take one half of the face that's semi-clear or whatever you have best image to work with, and then you just mirror it, layer it on there, get everything symmetrical, and which you can see. One thing you don't want to do is zoom in too close to it because it becomes pixelated and everything. Sometimes looking at an image of a face, you don't want to draw it too close, but play with it until it pops in and out. And the only changes I did to the image itself was I just mirrored it on the hat and on the lines across, just layered them or filtered them out a little bit, but it's untouched by me. You see, now it's pixelating, so you would have to go away from that. Downsize it just a little bit. Just keep
Downsize it
downsizing
just
it
a bit. Okay, one more, or leave it like that?
Probably go down one more. Like I said, as people get this and they look at it, don't blow it up too much because, like I said, play with it until it fits your eye and whatever details you can see. But it's like I said, I'm well pleased with it, and I'm hoping that this will bring some results, get somebody out there talking about it, and let's put this guy where he needs to be.
Exactly. Now, we were talking just a little bit ago before we came on live, and so the area here, the dark spot that you're seeing where his eyes would be, is shaded because of whatever. It looks like a hoodie to me.
It is. All I did was touch across the center where the hoodie part is, trying to knock those lines out. But I haven't touched the eyes. I haven't touched any of the facial features other than just layered it over each other to create that mirror image.
Okay.
You definitely see his goatee. You can see a mustache.
Yeah, the facial hair is there, and I was real pleased with that.
You can see
his
his
jawline.
nose, his jawline, his cheekbones.
Yeah, so this isn't perfect, but this is a lot better than what we've seen in the past. Waiting on my opinion, huh, Laura? I've got to look at a couple of different pictures.
I've got a couple in mind already.
Okay, Frank, give us your couple in mind.
I would have to say, and I don't like to use names, but the names have been out there so much here lately. Shane Evans is one, and Keegan Dunker is the second one.
Yeah, I would have to agree. So,
like I said, this is as symmetrical as I could get. I'm sure there may be some play of his face being a little bit broader or narrower, but this is everything fell in as being symmetrical, and this is, like I said, that's human features.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a couple other people's faces I want to look at and try to compare to that. But the two people that came to my mind right off the bat was those two that I just named.
Now, we're not saying this is going to be a perfect, clear picture of BJ. What we're saying is you can tell the jawline now. You can see that he's got facial hair. You can somewhat see the outline of the nose. No, you cannot see his eyes because it's shaded by the hoodie that he's wearing. I will put these on the Marvelous Investigates Facebook page so that everybody can see them. But like Steve said, you don't want to zoom up too close because then it does get really pixelated. And when you're looking at it on your own computer screen, I actually think this first picture.
The top row is the best.
Yeah, the top row is definitely the best, but it's the first two pictures
Yeah.
that are the best to me.
Yeah, this is just one image that was repeated over that I just slight variation in the filtering. It's not 12 different people. It's all the same individual.
Right. So this 12 snaps is the same, right, Steve?
Yes, it's just one person with a little bit of difference in filtering of a person of one image to the next.
Okay. So let's see here.
Somebody asked if you got a recent picture of Shane Evans.
The face is thinner than I imagined. I see his jawline. Yes, that is important.
Boston, Shane Evans, and Keegan Dunker.
Let me go on Google here.
I'm going to pull up a picture of.
So this is Shane Evans. And then
You got a picture of Keegan Dunker?
no, I do not.
You can go to Facebook. Hold on, I've got one here. Give me just a second. Sending it to your messenger. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just waiting for that to come through. So let's see here.
Just sent it.
Yes, this was very spur of the moment. I'm sure. Boston says call LE. Can you guys put just one up and make it bigger, or would it screw up pixelation?
I sent you that picture. There you go.
Uh-oh, I lost the other one. There we go. I don't know, it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
So Shane Evans used to be the mayor of Delphi.
Fig's watching it live. Shout out to Fig. If you want to come on the panel, dude, you're more than welcome to. We'll send a link to you.
So let's see. Yes, Sunny Justice has mentioned him as a POI. In my opinion, it's SE. Curtis Fouts?
No.
I don't know what Curtis Fouts looks like.
He was in court at the time. Everything was going on.
I like this. Not Klein.
Nope.
So I'm going to move this stuff over here a little bit. To me, that might just be somebody other than the two of them.
Right. That's why we want to look at a couple other people that have been mentioned and see if we can get a comparison. See, Teresa, I mean, creators get bashed all the time for their content. It's all right. But Shane Evans does have explaining to do. Somebody, he didn't log in anything of his daily activities or what he did throughout the day of the 13th. And it's suspect right there, questionable. Why didn't he do what he was supposed to do?
Yeah. Somebody said, yes, Kurt's friend.
Oh, that's
Someone
the
was
character.
asking if they could ask me some questions. That's up
Yeah.
to y'all.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, support with Steffa. You certainly can ask Steve some questions. Steve, can you give them your email address so I can put it in the chat?
Yes, it's Steve at truecrimeweb.com. Steve at truecrimeweb.com.
Okay, I just put it in, Steve at truecrimeweb.com. Shane Evans has always bothered me. I'm watching, hanging out. The pics are good, really clear.
You want to come on there, Fig?
Fig, I gave him I told him that I appreciate what you did today about sending me the pictures and giving me something to work with, and I appreciate that. Kudos out to you for working with me, and I thank you for that.
See if you can find the app so you can put their pic on top of BG. I will have to do that tomorrow and see if I can find that. Big cheeks make it look like S.
That's something else with whenever you're working with digital. Sometimes there's going to be some artifacts that kick in by the programs. So you just have to. That's how come you don't want to blow it up too much and get away from it and put it away from you. You can take these pictures, run through a couple, 3 filters, and probably filter out some of that if you wish. That it will change it a little bit. But like I said, there's going to be artifacts from different cameras and different programs.
Yeah, I think Evans has a square jawline too, where this guy's is more rounded. Let's see. I don't see a resemblance to either of these. That's kind of what I was getting to when I was looking at the two next to it and then this.
Hey, Teresa, are you talking about who's CP? Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about. Never mind. Sorry about that.
Josh, yes, we do have. Let me oh, here we go. So it's marvelousinvestigates@gmail.com.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Teresa. I caught on to it after for a split second. Yeah, it's court records, though. I mean, it's a lot of DUIs and causing car accidents with injuries. Yes, I saw his record. Yeah, I know he's been in prison a couple times.
So who else I'm just checking out the comments here. Susan says, I heard KF was off that day.
No, because Ashley Garth was in court in front of him on the 13th. Trust me, I already verified and I checked court dockets and court records, and Curtis Fouts was on the bench that day when Ashley Garth was in court.
All right, so yeah, look at the court records. It shows it.
Yep.
KF didn't like RL, tried him in court cases, could have dressed like him to set him up.
I see people referring that it's a hoodie. It could be a hoodie. It could be a hat. It could be several things. I just connected the dots above his eyes, but that was just shadow cast under it. So I didn't, like I said, I didn't want to put anything into the facial area.
I agree, Heather. We got to get this guy. We're doing everything possible to put out as much information as we can about this guy to see if it'll jog anybody's memory, whatever the circumstances might be.
Yes, Sammy, I wish the hat or the hoodie wasn't blocking his eyes either, but we got what we got. Let's see. Keeping an open mind. We've got to get this guy. Hence the special prosecutor. Too many initials, definitely.
Yes, Tracy, we do not believe KK or TK is BG.
We're not saying TK and KK aren't involved somehow, but we do not believe they are BG. Sammy says, great job, Steve and team. So Laura says, this picture will surely move some things forward or at least eliminate some names. Exactly. Hopefully somebody can look at this and know that jawline and the mouth feature and call in tips. What were you going to say, Steve?
I was just saying, that, like I said, the jawline may be just a little bit broader, could be just a little bit narrower. But the mirroring effect of being symmetrical, this is as close symmetrical as I could get.
Right. Yes, Grizz, I will drop the pic in our Discord. Absolutely. So, Steve,
And
we've
I
had
believe
some
Mark,
more. Oh, we've
Mark,
had
you
some more
gonna send
people
this
come
to law
in.
enforcement or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely.
What was
So
you going to? Go ahead.
we've got some more people that have come in. Steve, do you want to explain once again what you did with the picture, just so everybody can hear it?
Okay. Once again, Fig Mutant had sent me some of the, I think it's 43 still images of the video. So I was able to go to those and look at them, and I found a picture that as Bridge Guy approached Libby and Abby, his closest picture that wasn't pixelated, I was able to look at it and see that there's very little pixelation on the right side of his face. And knowing that the human face is symmetrical, and in my past history, I did a rebuild of a bank robber's face one time with half of an image and just mirrored it, turned it, and after the mirror image and combined them together, then we have a picture of the bank robber. So I did the same technique with this. I took what I had of a right side image that had very little pixelation in it, mirrored it, flipped it over, layered it on top. That's where you get these lines that go up and down, and made everything symmetrical. Once everything's symmetrical, human faces are symmetrical, then this is what we got.
Awesome. Thank you for that explanation again. We appreciate it. So it's kind of like earlier today, get this out. I will put these pictures on the Discord for Marvelous Investigates. I'll also put it on the Marvelous Investigates Facebook page. Look at them, share them, get them out there so that people can see. This is probably the best we've ever seen. This is the best we've ever seen of BG's face. And hopefully somebody is going to recognize even this blurred, this picture. Somebody will recognize it and hopefully tip it in. And we'll be sending this to law enforcement also.
And once again, I want to give kudos out to Fig Mutant for sending these photos over, or this still whatever he did over to Steve, so he could work with them.
Exactly.
And see, I had originally sent the same photo over to Steve about a month ago, and it was just too pixelated, and there was nothing he could do with it. But since we got a better set of pictures here, he was able to do something with it.
Yes, so thank you so much, Fig, for getting that to Steve so that he could work with that picture.
Susan Lee says that she has a picture that I could do, a mirror image. Certainly send it to my email, and I'll do that and first thing in the morning, and get with Marv and see what we can do with it.
So
exactly. So we're not going to be on here too long, but we wanted to get this information out to you so that it could be shared. And we're going to get this to law enforcement, and hopefully this will help bring in some new tips.
Anybody else got anything else? Any more questions or anything?
Callie says that looks like Tony to me. Wow, guys, very cool. Thank you. Thank you, Fig and Steve. Absolutely.
All right, guys. I appreciate it, and I appreciate y'all giving me a platform where I can get out here and do what I think that needs to be done, and y'all do what you got to do. Get the job done.
Yep.
All right, sir. We will get with you tomorrow.
All righty. Y'all have a great night.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you, everyone, for coming. And once again, thank you to all of our subscribers. We appreciate you guys. Fig Solves, wonderful job getting that picture. Thank you so much. And have a great night, everybody.
Peace. One love, people.
Bye.
Bye.